Hello everybody, welcome back to Multiplayer Stellaris, featuring myself, Arthenex, as well as my co-host, Lord Malvern.
Hey there!
So, Lord Malvern fought a successful war early on, but since then he's had a lot of difficulty recovering and getting his economy back on track. I haven't fought any wars, but I've been madly colonizing. Actually, I haven't been madly colonizing. I haven't built a colony ship in quite a while, but the micromanagement without being able to pause is starting to almost get overwhelming. So we'll have to see if it eases up a little bit after I get finished developing some of these planets. Like my home world, for example, is pretty much done. So I'm not going to have to touch it again unless something happens. All right, but anyway, I'm going to unpause it. So how are you things going with you, Lord?
Well, I finally bit the bullet and decided to move one of my few remaining scientists off of research onto a science ship so I can actually start surveying these planets that I just recently got access to thanks to my new wormhole tech. So now I'm also looking into these planets, since I now have enough for a new colony ship. I'm looking into these planets that I put into my sector here, looking to see if I can. I have 3 different ocean worlds in my sector that I haven't colonized yet, and okay, here's one that is going to pose no problem for me. It has active volcano and toxic kelp. So I'm probably going to build a colony ship and take that one. Dearth 1. Yeah. So I'm
thinking about it, I'm not sure I want to build that frontier outpost. I don't like actually making influence, but I feel like if I'm risking these other aliens swooping down and grabbing a bunch of these star systems if I don't build it.
Yeah.
It will also like kind of close them off, from all of this juicy territory down here that's all mine.
I really wish I had enough influence to build another well, we'll see. We'll see what I find down here. Maybe I'll find a world I can colonize. I'm hoping I find a world I can colonize down on one of these arms.
Well, I'm just hoping they give me fusion power as an option for my next research. Physics research.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the luck of the draw isn't in your favor. That's for sure. My admiral just died, so of course I can't. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a replacement admiral, I think.
And I have to start saving up minerals to upgrade my.
Yes.
I unlocked the amoeba breeding program. That's always nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're good little fighters. Alright, so I need to, like... I do have my minerals up to plus 44 now. So
that's good. My mineral income actually went down a little bit since I gave a bunch of it to a sector.
Yeah.
Tough choices.
Alright, we're gonna take on this space amoeba over here. Okay, we found the Selemi Confederation.
Picking up a scrambled transmission coming from the surface of Gluglo. It's using it frequently, normally reserved for our infiltration cells, but none of them are currently transmitting. Could this be our rogue agent? Any attempt to track this transmission is futile. You know me as Operative X34. Until recently, I was a willing participant in the criminal covert infiltration program taking place as we speak. No longer, I've come to appreciate Spirian culture in a way I never imagined possible, and I will not aid in its subversion. I rescind my citizenship to the Confederated Arnathiel flock. I no longer consider myself Arnathiel. You are not well. You need help. I have not all the help I want from you. There will come a day when I am made to account for all the crimes I have committed on Gluglo in your name. I will do everything in my power to ensure that you and all my former colleagues stand right there beside me when judgment falls. You would throw away everything for a girl? Throw what away? What did I have exactly? I was an imposter wearing an alien skin I had no right to. When I told my beloved the truth, she was horrified at first, but she came to understand. That day I promised her and myself that I would earn the right to look like the Spire. We will hunt you down. I'm sure you will try. I know that I'm prepared to kill to protect myself and my beloved, and that I was trained by some of the finest martial instructors on my homeworld. Heed my advice instead. Misspelled advice. Leave Gluglo alone, dismantle your observation posts, and forge your evil star empire out of the blood and tears of some other unfortunate species. I think not. All Spyran leaders of significance on Gluglo have been replaced by our own agents. The infiltration cells are now in the process of consolidating our rule over the planet and making certain that everything is in place when we reveal ourselves. All right. That's cool. I've never done that before. Still no wormholes. You've got to be kidding me. Or not wormholes. Fusion power. Continue researching all of these cheap techs to reset my... die? My leader must have died.
So these Selemians actually like us. Well, they seem to like us. The cultural achievements of your species have greatly impressed Prime Minister. The Prime Minister. Yeah, so we're gonna salute them. Find out where they are. Where the hell are you? Oh, are you? Oh, you're the vassal of our friend. Okay. That's a little anticlimactic. Anyway, that's a quite a bit nice bit of flavor though. There, that
yeah, that is. It's pretty cool. I've never done that before.
Yeah, it's I think it's very rewarding just for stuff like that. Like I know my my first my first infiltration was kind of like a Keystone Cops type situation where the guys just kept bumbling through the whole thing, and somehow we managed to actually successfully get the world under our thrall. And of course, because I was a slaver empire, they greeted me with open arms, and then I chained them. Yes. Ooh, Visari Council is at war with somebody. Unidentified empire. Probably, there's this, like, gap in between the Yaxkalok commonality and the Visari Council. That's probably the person they're at war with, if I had to guess. Oh, also, the Visari Council has Soul in their system. It looks like.
Alright, I think it's finally time to colonize this Gaia world. Finally got rid of the aliens.
Oh, our colony ship's done. Good.
And all these options. Ooh, wait a second. I have non-xenophile Warbadox.
Oh.
Oh, build me one of them. I'll go. Hang on. cancel the frontier outpost. I won't need it if I have non-xenophobe orthodox. Loop here. Okay, cancel that and just go. Uh-oh. Someone has been picking off our covert operatives on Gluglo. Several agents that were shadowing Spire and acquisition targets have been found dead. While it's not impossible the assassins or assassins came from an indigenous special forces outfit, the method using these takedowns suggests Arthenex military training. There's a high probability that these killings are work of our rogue operative. Uh-oh. Minus 20% mission progress.
Ooh.
The Andajan Commonwealth declared war on the United Uri. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, those are the Uri Empire is one of the people I'm trying to befriend and get in my alliance. So. Ooh, and yeah, there looks like they might be outmatched by the Commonwealth there. So that would be kind of unfortunate if they lost, if they got lost because of that.
Military intelligence is managed to pinpoint what they believe to be the location of our rogue officer on Gluglo. A ground assault to extract or terminate him would draw too much attention, but it should be possible to destroy the entire city block he is in through limited orbital bombardment. Our infiltration cells have prepared a cover story for the local media that will become the destruction as a meteor strike. We should strike quickly. We may never get an opportunity like this. It's time to remove this thorn from our side, or no, it's too messy and too risky. Well, we got to try it. It issues a special project. Have one military ship in orbit. Get over there.
Yeah, one of the things that my Keystone Cops did is they almost caused the thermonuclear war on the planet. That
probably depends on what age they're in.
Yeah.
Damn it! Still no power plant. Any of these? Oh, no wonder. Friggin' A. It's down at the bottom of like an 10 long list of texts that I have partial credit for researching debris.
Oh.
Now I feel like an idiot.
But hey, you got free progress toward it.
Yeah, exactly. I could have researched it like ages ago. Oh well. I was scrolling down because I was looking for something cheap to research to refresh the list again.
Yeah.
Sure enough, there it is. Down at the bottom of the list.
Oh. Found another proto-civilization.
You are still phonetic xenophile. Xenophile or not? Say no. Actually, you know what? Changed my mind. We'll take the xenophiles. No star charts. Especially not with you.
Our allies' vassals really getting around. I wonder if they, maybe they have, I wonder if they have, like, they have.
System survey complete.
Okay, yeah, they have hyperdrive. Okay. So I can confirm that if I had taken hyperdrive, there was a hyperlane. There are hyperlanes that go between these two arms of the galaxy.
Oh, Oh, so you would have been able to escape from the trap.
Yeah. Thought about doing hyperlane because I had never done it before, but I decided, you know, I wanted to go with wormholes because I had been very my first campaign with wormholes was very very I really enjoyed playing with them. Oh hey, I can take another scientist. Good. Need more scientists.
I need one you. Come here. So that I can upgrade this on the cheap. Still don't have enough.
Looks like we should maybe put the scientist on this one, and then yeah, do that. There we go.
Situation log updated.
The captain of the Zealous Hatchling has reported a successful fire mission with several confirmed hits on the primary target. Although no body has been recovered, no living thing within the city block that was targeted could have survived the firepower unleashed upon it. The media appears to be picking up on the story. Our infiltration cells have been feeding them a sudden meteor shower that struck the densely populated urban zone. Very tragic. Very tragic.
I guess I could build robot workers. That would be nice. Okay, well, I'm actually doing pretty well on minerals now, and I've waited a little while. I should probably consider building up my fleet a bit more. Take maybe a few.
There's not 5 pops on this planet yet. Really? You like, oh, you're starving. That's what your problem is. After achieving complete dominion over the Spire and political leadership, our infiltration cells have successfully paved the way for the arrival of our first contact unit. In a lavish ceremony held at the new planetary capital, our diplomatic envoy graciously accepted a petition signed by every world leader on Gluglo calling for the planet's immediate annexation into the Confederated Artheteal flock. Jubilant citizens are crowding the streets, cheering their new alien benefactors. Compliments to all infiltration shells on a job well done.
Alright, well, that is very nice. Unfortunately, I'm not finding any ocean worlds over here at the moment. Oh. Looks like one of my allies' science ships might have found an ocean world on this arm. That's pretty good. I have to go over there and get it. It might be within this Tau aliens reach too. Man, I kind of wish I could get rewarded with influence right about now, like in this government type, because I know with democracies you could be rewarded with influence if you finish your mandate or whatever.
Yes, you can.
System survey complete.
All right, we finally got refusion power.
Oh, good. Citizens are still starving to death on the central hub. That is a bit of an issue.
We got Gluglow. These are individualists, xenophile, and militarists. You still have the recently conquered penalty. Really? Let's give you some propaganda broadcasts.
Let's see here. Could we...
That helped. What else are you unhappy about? Unrestricted native interference. Why is nobody working in planetary capital?
Just had a scientist gain the trait careful.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I got careful, probably the one... Okay, so... I have a scientist working on my science ship right now that's both carefree and careful.
That's obviously working as intended, right?
Ah, yes. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, actually. It lowers failure risk. So now they research anomalies really fast, and they have a lower failure risk on anomalies.
Alright, I'm going to need to start a new sector here. So I'm going to give away this planet. And first, I need to... make sure it's ready for me to give it away. So do all that.
It's just trying to find a way to see if I can get more influence out of something.
Research complete.
At the moment. Got disruptors, very nice. Ah, Rare Tech Observatory. Definitely going to research that.
Oh, we completed cruisers. So let's compare. Amoebas are 20.8 damage per second. Bombers are 17.2. Of course, you can get upgraded bombers. But still, wouldn't you rather use amoebas? Yeah, I think I'm going to research them.
We've just contacted the Tumbator Star Dominion. Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of Grand Marshal Vikal Tesalia, the undisputed ruler of the Tumbator Star Dominion. Respect our borders and keep out of Tumbator affairs, and perhaps Our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your wretched worlds. Nice people. Oh, we found an alien mural.
Situation log updated.
Now we'll have to translate that at some point.
Construction complete.
Maybe.
We'll call that good for now.
Ah.
That's still good. Go to.
And of course, the freaking ocean world is in the new Empire's area. This is a completely different empire, though. Where is the other one? Oh, there they are. They're the ones in between. They're the ones at war with the Visari Council. Okay. Materialist, militaristic xenophobes. Okay.
So your strong nomadic arid preference, individualist, xenophile, militarist. You trying to figure out which arid aliens I want to actually spread.
Mm-hmm.
You're now militarist, fanatic, spiritualist. You are natural sociologists, slow learners,
Oh, crap.
talented. Hmm. I'm gonna. I want at least a couple of planets with strong, just so I can build more powerful armies with them.
Please, just... For once, I'd like to come onto this planet and not find that they're starving to death.
Replace that with.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Okay, let's clear that.
Oh, come on. Let's, I need to, like... build a couple more of these.
Although when it gets replaced, we will want to.
And we need to upgrade these guns, too, would be a good idea. Alright. Gain +3 physics in a system I don't know. That's good. Okay.
You need a good governor. That's the timer.
All right.
Just sort this out.
I'm upgrading ships at the moment, so...
You're almost to the point where you're not unhappy.
There we go. Save that. And, let's see here. Ugh. There we go.
Construction complete.
Now let's switch you back.
Are you done? Okay, you've surveyed that planet, obviously.
Yeah, all this time, still no intellectual governors. I'm just gonna ditch you.
What else going on? Like,
I have so much extra influence. I'm gonna find an intellectual governor. I have to go through. Oh, okay, it's not intellectual, but at least it's another architectural one. I can live with that.
oh, wait a minute. Crap, I completely forgot about that.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Clear a bunch of those. You have the governor. You two don't have governors. All of my governors working? They are. Man. Capped out on leaders. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planetary governors.
Oh, that must be nice.
I still need more planetary governors.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, 1 second. Let me just get this going. Oh, I already built that apparently.
Okay, so...
And then...
Research complete.
Something cheap. I guess I could get level 2 point defense. No. Defense, I want. So I'll take that. Actually, no. I changed my mind. I don't want that. That at least won't get replaced by anything else. Okay. Alright. You go survey that.
Transmission.
You go back up here. You go back up there. No, not there. There. Okay, all right. I'm finally ready.
Okay. Really think you should think about maybe adding some more another sector or something. I mean, I don't know because I'm not seeing your screen, of course, but
yeah, well, it'll be interesting if you watch the video. You can, if you think I'm over micromanaging things. I have, what I'm mostly doing is like moving governors around in order to save money on building projects and just building a ton of stuff.
uh-huh.
You know, and I'm really, I mean, it's not like I'm jumping between planets to like get their governors.
Right.
But I'm only doing like 2 or 3 planets like construction at a time. Like I just conquered this one planet, so I had to do a bunch of stuff on that. And then I had to do a bunch of stuff on this other planet that I just colonized. Not that I just colonized, but that I was preparing to hand off to a sector. I wanted to be sure like that I got it built up a little bit before I did. So I had to go queue up a bunch of stuff on that. And then I have all these blockers that I had to get rid of. So I was moving my environmental engineer around so he could save money on the blockers. And I was trying to make sure that all of my important planets had governors. So I had to cycle. I don't know. What do you think? You think I should have more sectors?
It just, I don't know. It seems to me that this game, you know, I mean, you could theoretically micro everything, but that the whole reason for sectors is to, the way I understand them at least, is that they keep you from having to micro everything.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just trying to get, you know, get the sectors off to good starts.
Yeah.
You know, so that after I hand them over, then I just will never think about them again, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't expect that I will necessarily need to keep doing this amount of micro for the whole game or anything.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
You're just trying to get them off to a good start.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. It's can't necessarily trust the AI to build stuff right.
Right, not all the time. And I mean, it's not like I've settled all of that many planets, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I have 7, 8, 9, 10. Certainly, I mean, you wouldn't think that would be too much, but it's just, you know, it's just you kind of you fall behind is what happens when you can't pause.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you spend some time concentrating on something, and in the meantime, like all of this other stuff is just piling up, and you finally finish that, and then you're like, you're going through the stuff that got piled up, and you're like, oh, wait a second, I have to spend like a couple minutes managing this.
Yeah. Yeah, so my strategy with this game has always been to have like a few core worlds that you know, that I do micromanage and stuff like that. Basically the worlds that I like the most, or the ones that I really want to have some control over, and then I just sector, you know, basically entire sections of my empire. If you watch my Return of the Ming campaign, you'll see that I basically just have like this little central area that's just those are the only planets that I really control, and then the rest of them are just all sectored off. That's just how I do it.
Yeah, and I mean, you sector them off as soon as you colonize them.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes, but I really like being able to, you know, give my worlds like an opening, get them started before I pass them over to a sector.
Mm-hmm.
So oftentimes, like, I'll have, like, you know, a couple of planets that are just colonized that I'm waiting till they get to 5 to pop, and then like 1 or 2 planets that I'm like actively building on, preparing to hand it over to a sector, and then like 3 or 4 of my core planets where my my built up spaceports are that I'm. But I don't know. I guess I could just let the sector handle the whole development of. I mean, when I get up after a certain amount of planets, I guess I'll feel like that won't matter as much anymore, and like I'm making so much stuff that even if the sector screws it up, it's not really going to hurt me that badly.
Yeah.
But I guess I just am not feeling like I'm there yet. But maybe I am.
Anyway.
Maybe I should be. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. This episode's gone on a little bit long, but that's all right. I'm sure you enjoyed our discussion about Stellaris micromanagement anyway. And if you did, please consider liking the videos. It helps out the channels, and check out the alternate perspectives to see how Lord Malvern's doing. In the meantime, and until next time, I hope all of you guys out there have a terrific day.
Take care.